Are you happy living in China?
He's fine, but I'm not too happy.
What do you not like about China?
The way they treat a lot of, no matter, apart from maybe I have visa, I'm valid, or they don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
everybody know, all of us that we are in China, we know. Chinese will tell you, China give, China take. So even though with your visa, with your this, they don't care.
So what is that thing you love so much about China?
For me, I will not say I love something about China.
What is that thing that will make you want to go back home?
Actually, right now you are talking to me also. I also want to go back home.
Are you willing to go back?
Of course. 100%.
Why don't you get your ticket and start going?
Very soon I'm leaving.
We are in Wanshilu around Gotai. This way goes to Gotai, and here is an African shop. After now, we're going to meet the people in charge. That's actually a restaurant where they sell African food, and then the owner is there. All right, so guys, we are seeing some Nigerians here. I guess they're Nigerians, and then let's have some talk with them and see what they will have to tell us. All right, guys. Good afternoon, brothers. I can understand you're interacting with him on Yoruba language. Are you from Nigeria?
I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, great. You will be the first Yoruba guy from Nigeria that we are interviewing on this channel. That's the same with you, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. May we meet you, please?
My name is Gilbert Babatunde.
Gilbert
Babatunde.
Because we are outside, we apologize for the sound, the noise out there on the background. So please, and we don't have our mic. I hope the sound will synchronize properly. All right, Jide Baba.
No, not Jide, Gilbert.
Gilbert. Okay,
yeah.
Gilbert Babatunde. Is that what I heard? All right, the noise was so much that we couldn't hear you very well. All right, we are in Guangzhou.
Yeah.
And do you live here?
Yeah, actually I live in Guangdong. This Guangdong province is Tinyuan. Where I stay is Tinyuan.
Oh, Tinyuan.
Yeah, under Guangdong province.
Oh, great.
So it's not far from Guangzhou.
Okay, is that where you do business as well?
Yeah, I do business in Guangzhou here also.
Okay. Oh, you're also a student too?
No, I'm not a student.
Okay, just business.
Yeah.
And what kind of business do you do?
I help people buying goods, any kind of goods, clothes, building material, furnitures. So any kind of goods they request for. So
interesting.
I do help them to buy, go to the market and buy for them. And after I finish buying, I ship it to them.
Right.
So that's what I do. But it's not easy.
How'd you go? Ni hao.
Yeah,
sorry for that interruption.
I understand.
Okay, so you're more like, are you like a logistic person or an agent to purchasing goods?
I'm not an agent.
Okay.
So I have people back home, like, just call me that, oh, we need also things, we check online for their own safety also. So that they won't fall into the wrong hand. So that's why they do contact me also.
Okay, how do your clients reach you out? Do they source you from the internet, or you have
they have my WeChat. They have my WhatsApp. Like some people that have my WhatsApp and my number, so they do introduce me to some people also. So that's how they share my contacts.
Okay. So the situation where today we can understand that there's a lockdown taking place. Does it affect your business?
Everybody. Okay. Everybody, 100%, everybody. It affects everybody, not only me. So it's not an easy thing. So even though the Chinese people also, it also affects them also.
Okay.
Because we are people used to buy things from them. So once it's locked down, there is no way to.
Okay. So how is it for you as a black man living in China?
It's not easy tax. It's not easy. It's not so easy, but it's very. For me personally, I would say it's very hard a little bit, but it's fine. I got used to it.
How long have you been here?
I've been here actually. I came to China 2009. Then I went back home 2017. So I still came back 2017. So I've been used to them.
Are you legal here?
Yeah.
Do you have
I
a
have my paper.
work visa?
I have my paper, yeah.
All right, good. So what is the cost of obtaining work visa in China?
If you actually, like, if, for example, let me start from student. If you're a student, once you're a student, if you finish your school, once you graduated from your school, and you feel like to do some business, or you want to have a company, you have to register your company.
Yeah.
Then bring the necessary documents, like non-criminal record. They might tell you from back home, all necessary documents. So after doing that, you can have your working visa.
What does that cost? Getting all these processes, what does it cost to get through these processes?
It costs a lot.
And like how much? Can you give us?
It's
The people wants to know the estimate of becoming legal here.
Okay, actually, each city with different policies. That is China. Each city with different price. There's some city you go, they will tell you, for you to have the company or working visa, you have to pay, like, some people say 18,000 RMB. Some people will tell you maybe to pay 20, 30, and some people here in Guangzhou, likewise today, I had someone who was saying that 6,000 RMB, if you want to open a company, want to register a company, the person was even complaining that it's very expensive. So I was telling the person that it's even more cheaper.
Did you call 6,000?
6,000. Yeah, 6,000.
Okay.
6,000 maybe. So I was even telling the person that it's even more cheaper. That other cities that I know, 18,000, 20,000, 25. That's how they used to collect. It's different city with different.
So when you arrive with a business visa or visiting visa?
No, I came to China with student visa.
Student visa. Okay, you now converted the student visa to work visa.
Yeah.
That is a resident permit.
Yeah.
So average, you spend how much in total?
In total, if I calculate if I say from 2017, let me just say from 2017. Now I'm going 5 years plus. 5 years plus. But if I say from 2009, that is more than 11 years.
Okay.
China, so.
No, what I asked is this: how much does it cost to obtain the process of obtaining resident permit? How much does it cost you to obtain resident permit?
Yeah,
starting from the time you came with a student visa.
It's not easy money. It's not a little money.
Like how much? An average, or maybe?
It's money that I cannot even estimate.
Give us an idea.
You actually stay in China is also expensive. It will cost you money. It's also expensive. So for you keeping your visa, make it valid, you have to spend money also.
Like how much? Don't you have an idea of the estimate?
Yeah, that's why I made
the
it.
People are interested to know.
That's why I made it at the first place. That there are some other cities, each city with different cost, different price.
Of how much?
Yeah, like the one I did, I paid 30,000 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
In all.
Yeah.
In all.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not among maybe I took my flight to the city or I've stayed in hotel. Just the money I pay is 30,000 RMB.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And have you been able to recoup such an amount doing business so far?
You know the situation of the country, so I'm fine.
You're happy spending such money? Have you been able to recover the money? That's what we're asking you.
I'm not so happy to spend such a money, but because of the lockdown, today virus, tomorrow lockdown, so I haven't been able.
Okay. So are you happy living here?
What?
Are you happy living in China?
Well, I will totally tell you, to be frank with you, is fine, but I'm not too happy.
Why?
You also knows this is a police country.
No, some people have testimonies like good stories to tell. Success stories.
Everybody have good story. Everybody have bad. You that have good story, you also have a bad story.
So
everybody have good and bad stories. So
what do you not like about China?
It's something that I cannot. If I start saying it now, I will not say it all. It's
So
because I'm
what
in
is
hall
that one
going
thing?
somewhere,
What
so
is that
that's
one
why.
thing you don't like about China?
Really, I don't know how to say it. I don't know where to start. One is a police country. The way they treat a lot of, no matter, apart from maybe I have visa, I'm valid, or they don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what
everybody
is?
know, all of us that we are in China, we know. Chinese will tell you, China give, China take.
Mm.
So even though with your visa, with your this, they don't care. That one is not good at all.
So what is that thing you love so much about China?
For me, I will not say I love something about China.
Nothing at all.
No. To be sincere with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you regret coming here?
Me, I don't regret. I'm not.
And yet there's nothing you love
Of
about
course.
China. You don't regret, and yet there's nothing you love about China.
Yeah.
But some people love China so much.
That one is there.
Are you satisfied living here?
Yeah, I'm a little bit satisfied.
What is that thing that will make you want to go back home?
Actually, right now you are talking to me also. I also want to go back home.
Are you willing to go back?
Of course.
100%. Why don't you get your ticket and start going?
Very soon I'm leaving.
When?
Soon.
This year?
Of course.
Oh, you're also leaving this year?
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Can you give us a hint? Why would you want to leave? What is that compelling factors?
To be sincere, with all what is going on in China, you also see with the way they treat you. We all know the way they treat us, we blacks, the way they treat us. So that one alone
is your compelling factor.
Then if you come to the visa issue, once you have visa, you went to the immigration, the way they will be doing, they don't care.
Is your visa still valid?
Yeah, of course.
And is a work permit?
My visa is still valid. My visa is still intact. I just submit on recent.
Is it
before I submit, it's hell.
Okay, your visa is 1 month or 1 year?
1 year.
1 year.
Before I submit it, is hell.
Okay.
Also, the way now that I submit, also I'm still praying. I will say I'm still praying for them to give me my visa, because anything can happen. Who all know that if you submit, they might call you tomorrow. Now, you can't give you visa anymore. You ask them what is the reason. China will tell you no reason, no why, no why. That is their language. They will tell you no why, no why. We'll ask why will you say no why, no why, no why, no why. I can take. So that one alone.
Is it because of the financial aspect of being able to renew visa every per annum? Is that why? Maybe because of Nigeria economy is going down and then business is not flowing. Is that the reason why? Maybe because if business in Nigeria is not moving fine, you don't have people asking you to send goods.
Yeah.
And in other words, in return, you won't be able to pay your bills here. Is that the compelling factors?
Yeah, that one is also among
part of it.
A lot, so it's also part of it. So.
All right, Gilbert, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
we're so pleased to have you here.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much. I wish you all the success, your desire, and everything good.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
There are two sides to every coin. There is no perfect country. We've heard stories about successful Nigerians and Africans contented living in China, but that does not mean we should leave behind some Africans with a tale of woes. In our candid opinion, this is important to balance our stories without disrespecting our host country, China. Inasmuch as we ran into this Nigerian over our usual random unplanned interviews, we never thought to hear him boldly tell negative stories. But we know such is important for our youths back home who are desperate to jet off their countries.